Got it. All right, we are live on YouTube. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Rhythms and Vibes. Just getting started here, setting a couple things up, so be patient. Where's my record button? Oh, it's not letting me record it. Damn it. Oh, shit. Come on now. Chat. Record to the cloud. Here we go. What's up, everybody? This is DJ Boozadelic, and you are tuned in to Rhythms and Vibes with my special guest with me today, my brother, young man, Cali High. Cali, how you doing today?
Yeah, man. Everything blessed. Everything blessed. Yeah, man.
All right,
Blessed to be in the island.
so Cali, you are on the beautiful Caribbean island of Dominica.
Yes. Yeah, man.
All
On the
right,
island.
so where I'm at right now here in Portland, it's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, probably about 35, excuse me, raining, got some colder air and snow on the way. So, man, I'm very envious of the location that you have, my brother.
Yeah. Hey, respect. Yeah, but
All right, so Cali is a international, you consider your music dancehall, reggae, or what?
well, we consider it too, we call it rush trap, you know. We call it rush trap
Ross Trap.
music, you know. So it's like it's a mixture
Okay.
of dancehall and reggae music, you know, with the rap style, the trap music, you know, a little bit in that. It's really like a combination, you know, of dancehall reggae, trap music, you know, still have the rap music. So we call our style rush trap music, and that's what we call it. You know.
All right. So for those of you that have been listening to my radio programs, I have been playing this music off and on for the last 3 or 4 weeks now, and I want to send a big shout out to my brother DJ Freshcut because he's the one that linked us in the first place. He's the one that introduced me. He sent me one time like a WeTransfer of a whole bunch of artists from Dominica. And I was just like blown away. And then I said, man, I love that, that sound. And he said, I got some more for you. So he sent me you.
Respect.
Right. So tell us, how long have you been in the recording game?
Recording. I've been a while. Like, my first song was recorded in 2008. To be honest, you know.
You said 2008?
Yeah, my first song I recorded was in 2008. You know. Yeah.
Nice.
So you know,
And
it have been a while. I've been in recording, but not like consistent. You know, not recording consistent. I've only been consistently recording like since from 2017 when I link up with Arno, you know, which is presently my producer right now, you know, the one that handling all the production of Kali music. So, you know, like from 2017, it have been like a journey, consistent journey with the brother Arno, you know, working together, cave music, you know.
yes. And so what inspired you to become an artist itself?
Well, for one, you know, music is a thing where I born in music. You know, where I born is actually, you know, a barn house, you know, actually right where I am right now, you know, that's my father. That's where I born and raised right now, you know. And there was actually a barn house here. That's where, you know, my father had a band, you know, a reggae band where they would play reggae music around the island and things. So, you know, I was actually born into a reggae band, to be honest, you know. So it's like music pick up natural from a little child. You know, my father put me on stage, put me in music, you know, so me start to sing music. And as you grow older, you know, you just develop the love, and the love does growing. And so it's more like music picked me, you know. That's how I look at it. Man.
You know, I think every artist that I've interviewed so far has said the same thing. Music picked me. So tell us what that's like to grow up basically in, reggae band on the road. And I can only imagine that as a kid, your interest must have just like gravitated towards like, wow, this is so cool.
Yep.
My dad would go to work and he'd be gone for 8 hours, and I wouldn't see him until he got home. But you actually got to see what was going on.
Yeah, but as a child, music was always very exciting for me. To be honest, it was always an exciting adventure. Something that I would always love to be in the band house and spend time in the band house, and because I would always be around my father and practicing. They practice a lot, a lot of practice. So spend a lot of time in the band house practicing, and I just loved just being there and just being around the music and being able to touch a little keyboard key now and then, play a little guitar, touch a little drum, experiment myself with different instruments, you know. But the real interest came to me for singing, like a passion, was from Sizzla Kalonji, to be honest, in 2000, like, back, no, I think 1998, like when Sizzla Kalonji came with the Praise Teacher album, I can remember that album. The album was really the album that really, like made me feel like, yeah, that's what I want to do. When I heard that Sizzla album, because raised up in a Rastafarian family too, also, because my dad is a Rasta man. So, we always did expose to Rasta music, Bob Marley culture, Bonnie Wailer, the music always played in the home. So when Sizzla did come out as the young star, the young Rasta star out there, it's like it really did just make me see like that's what I want to do. That's when I hear Sizzla, I just like, wow, all right, that I want to sing. I want to go towards that direction, and become an artist, produce music and make music, with that kind of energy, so with that positive inspiration, motivational music, you know.
Right. So you kind of mentioned something that reminds me of a question I wanted to ask you. So I was going to ask you, what instruments do you know how to play?
Well, I can play the guitar for sure, the
Okay.
rhythm guitar, yeah, man, the acoustic guitar, electric guitar, yeah, man, guitar man. Yeah.
That's
I actually played guitar before I could sing, to be honest, I was playing the guitar before I really put out myself as an artist, as a singer. Because
nice.
my dad plays the guitar also, so it just flow. Yeah, man.
Okay. So our brother DJ Freshcut has joined the video. So big up Freshcut.
Hey, fresh cut, you don't know. Big up yourself. Respect, brother. More love.
He said, "Bless up, young lion."
Yeah,
So
man.
now, growing up in a Rasta family, now when you were going to school, were you going to school with other Rasta families, or were you kind of like by yourself as
Yeah,
far as the
to
culture
be
and how?
honest, yeah, growing up as a Rasta, it was never like we had a lot of Rastas around us, So it was some sort of, almost like a very small crew, a very small crew of us was coming from a Rasta background, growing up as children, So it wasn't really that like we had a lot of Rastas around us, growing up as children, but it had a few, and I also have a lot of brothers, I come from a large family, cousins, brothers, and yeah, and a lot of my immediate family, especially on my dad's side, is Rastas, so yeah.
So now, with that in mind, you said that there was very few of you, and I knowing how cruel kids can be, did you have to, constantly find yourself getting into it with people because they were like teasing you, or were you just able to? They just like left you alone and respected it.
Yeah, to be honest, I can't remember no ridicule, from being a Rasta. And I did not have locks going to school, we did not have locks and really had the Rastafarian identity, because my dad never really gave us locks and made us have the Rastafari identity, but we had the ideology, the philosophy, the lifestyle was always present. I actually grew my locks after I left school. It was a choice that I made on my own. But so because of we wasn't really we never really had the identity as a Rastaman as a child. It was never really that pressure. It never really had that social pressure too much on like, yeah, with Rasta, and things like that. To be honest, you know.
Okay, that's good. That's very
Yeah.
good. So, I just think about like how kids were where I went to school, if there's anything different, they would try to find it. And, so I'm glad that you didn't have to actually go through that. So now, for the folks that don't understand Rastafarian philosophy and the culture, can you give a little insight on that?
All right. Well, Rastafari philosophy and culture is basically, is a lifestyle. Rastafari is a lifestyle of simplicity, is a lifestyle of connection to the earth, connection to nature. Is a lifestyle of living, the simplest way that you can, and giving praises to the Most High, putting Jah in front of every action, in front of every, anything that you do, keeping the Creator there, connecting with your Black ancestors, keeping the connection with Africa. I mean, Rastafari is really a Black people movement, where a consciousness, raising an awareness, towards our connection with nature and our connection with where we come from, as a people. So, it's really just a lifestyle of where we live simple, we eat from the ground, we eat from what we plant, we smoke the herb, the holy herb, we give praises continuously, we put love in front, one love. So, Rastafari is just really a simple lifestyle of being connected with earth, and connected with your ancestors, and that's just what it is about. Yeah, man. In a simple sense,
All right, yeah, I wanted to make sure I have that because so many people out there, especially some of the I'll just call them cultural appropriators that just have this conception that it's all about just the locks and the herb.
Yeah, and the smoking, yeah, man.
They don't understand that the herb is more of a sacrament than something to get high, and
Yep.
where if you got the Rastas are typically smoking the Sensimilia.
Yes,
And
yeah.
some of these like powerful strains that they sell in all the dispensaries here in the United States,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's to help you connect with the source, to help you to meditate, not to just get stoned where you can't do nothing.
Right. Fuel creativity, also because the hobby is to help us fuel creativity also, put us in a state of mind where we could express creativity, more fluently.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to get into some of your music, and let me see what I have up here. Well, I got your whole list. The first song I have up here is "Do Good."
Yeah.
All right, tell us about "Do Good."
Yeah, well, first of all, Kali music is made from freestyle, and when I go in the studio and I make music, I freestyle the music depending on the energy of the beat. So when I get a rhythm and instrumental, it's nothing like I really plan the music. What I really do is read the energy of the rhythm, and try to match something that happened in my life at the time with the energy that the rhythm is projecting. So the Do Good song, so it's basically a song at the time, where it's just something that I raise up knowing that, you do good and good will follow. It's like something that we have always said culturally. It have always been a part of our, of the way that we communicate. And, saying those little things is like, do good will follow you, do bad will follow you, So it's like, I just used what the culture was feeding me with, what was available to me at the time, with the rhythm. When I heard the rhythm, I heard like, yeah, that rhythm sound like something positive. I have to say something positive on that instrumental. It calls for some positive energy. And, when I meditate on the vibes, I just said, yeah, man, it's a positive message. And I really want to put out that kind of message out there that's, to raise up the awareness of people that, when you do good, it's really, I've seen it from my personal experiences, every little thing a lot of little things that I see that I've done good out there, I see it come back, and even the bad too, So I mean, so it's just a positive message I decided to put out with the rhythm, man, because it's something that we speak about. Honestly, it's something that we speak day to day, and yeah, man, I just found it. Let's flow with it. It's sounding good, when I dropped it on the rhythm, and we decided we'll go forward with it. Yeah, man.
All right, so let me clarify something here. So I heard you say that you just allow the universe basically to send you, our creator to send you the lyrics just come to you. And so
Yes.
are you saying you don't write it down? You just go into the
No.
studio and tap in
Yes.
and boom, you just
Yep.
lay it down?
Yep.
Man, that is phenomenal.
Yep.
That is phenomenal. So when you hear this, you guys, 'cause I didn't know that until he said that.
Yep.
And
Every
so,
single song of Kalia is that's the formula, that's the process, we go through. Every single one, It's just listen to the rhythm, get the energy, tap into the universe, and just flow with it. Just let it flow. Yeah.
okay.
Just let it flow.
So I can somewhat relate to that because like when I'm DJing my sets, I don't just like pre-plan ahead of time. I just
Yeah.
just grab some crates and throw them in there and just go from there. And so I kind of, understand that. But I think in my mind, it seems like that's even more phenomenal to be able to do it the way you do it and put it down on a
Yeah,
song. All
yeah, for
right.
sure.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Cali High, Do Good. Let's check it out.
And pop up on me brother man, them in the way that we can. Some people never see that the good that them doing is something bad. That are the little action we gonna send you out there. Yeah. When you feel like you alone and it's facing this gang from you no good. Good follow you. From you the bad, no bad follow ya. Just like your shadow. What to do, follow you. Some are quick to run for gun and hope ya man. Them want to push wickedness and think it can bring them far. You don't know who deceives them, but it must be the system. If you tell me that you really love all of the children, yeah. What are you teaching? As growing up, you have to find out. You have to give love to get love. As growing older, you have to wise up. Bring plus to your family, no minus. Everything that we do, just keep it real. Can't go real now. See it from me, now give thanks how you respect it. Listen, you do good follow you. From you the bad, no bad follow ya. Reaping what you sow, everywhere you go. What you do, follow you. I put my faith in my car. I know that I'm poor. I know many have made us feel like there ain't no one that looking over. Cause none of them don't really see the power of the creator. No man no know what tomorrow I go bring so what me can do it now. To them I try my best, me give love. Now stand up on a stage and just a sing out. No, from my friends, to all of my people, all of my dogs, we keep sharing motivation. From you to good follow you. From you to bad follow you. I can show you what to do, follow you.
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Do Good, Cali High. That's just one of several hot tracks that you're about to hear on this show today. Rhythms and Vibes. Man, love that one. I don't think I've actually played that one on the air. There's a few
Right.
other ones that I've been playing a lot, but I really like the rhythm of that one and just the message, man. It's tremendous.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is respect.
Yeah, big ups to Commando Joe, my brother. Stonefire Entertainment, or Stonefire Management, excuse me. Trying to get this back up so I can see the names on here. Come on. So, Callie,
Yeah,
what's
man.
on your agenda for 2023?
Yeah, 2023 is album straight. Album and looking to get some shows. Some shows out of the island too. But the real focus for 2023 is an album right now, and I think it's time that Kali presents an album right now about a serious body of work, to really, like give the fans and them, give the people them something that's, solid and something that, a body of work that them could, have and, and respect and just know this love and yeah, man, and the music, we're going forward. Yeah, man, just make the fans and know we're going forward, man, so. I really, right now the whole team, to be honest, the whole team is really focused on putting a good body of work together, proper body of work together, Yeah, man. Serious album, man.
Yeah, I was talking with our buddy Fresh Cut about that a while back, and I was really surprised of how much what he described in the political system over there sounds like exactly what was going on here in our system here. And it's just
Yeah, man.
like, so to get us through that, we need good positive vibes from artists like you. And I really appreciate hearing it coming from the younger generation. I don't know how old you are, but I know you're like way younger than me.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Respect, man, after all, man. Yeah, man.
And so, but so I'm gonna get another song up here, Country.
Yes, country.
So what is Country about?
Country. That's another song, from the EP. And matter of fact, is the Big Locks EP right now you're playing the songs from. So yeah, just want to tell everybody, the Big Lock, we have a Big Locks EP out there, support the thing. Yeah, we'll put song on that. The country
Big Locks.
song, the country
That's
song is
my
really a song.
favorite track.
The country.
Big Locks.
Oh, Big Locks. Okay,
Yeah,
respect.
man, I love that song. It's like always in my head, and I probably played that more than any of them. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give Country a listen for the audience out there. So enjoy this, y'all.
Send me to the country, the soil man a till. Rich forever, 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 forever. Rich forever, 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 forever. Can't take away country from me, yeah, yeah. And even if them take away me from the country, can't take the country from me, yeah, from me, yeah. I got some real dogs at homies, I got to say, can't never go nowhere without countries, dog, you say. Dear one dogs, them know me. Hold on, candy gaji, fight always, we win, but no fight fee, no trophy, no so, observing all what became with need. No ceremony, I just taking lead. Fast life, me taking speed. Overtaking them, yeah, me reaching in. One feet on the West Indies, Caribbean lifestyle sun shining. Nothing short on what we riding. No, we live life, can't take away country from me, yeah, yeah. And even if them take away me from the country, can't take the country from me, yeah, from me, yeah. I wanna be rich forever, rich forever, rich forever. I wanna be rich forever. Rich forever, rich forever. My mother tell me I'm full up of will, and she's never seen the persistence in a human being. And to her that's a skill. Well, the amount of time that me did a work, and the earth one feel. Tell the Lord the pain that me have to share with fans and them that feel. Can't take a breath. Country from me, yeah, yeah. And even if them take away me from the country, can't take the country from me, yeah, from me, yeah. Rich forever, 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 forever. Rich forever. Yes, sire.
Yeah, man. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
So even though you consider your style, what'd you call it? Trap what?
Ross Trap.
Ross Trap. Yeah.
Man.
You can hear right there, that brother can really sing. He's just not a trap artist throwing some stuff to some, some rhythms and stuff. He can actually sing, man. So yeah, that was a dope track, man.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. Yeah, man. Trust me.
So I don't think I asked you how many total recordings you have. I know you sent me a bunch of them.
Yeah. I myself, I can't even tell you how much recordings I have. I just have recordings, to be honest. Right now, I just have recordings, like even like next week we plan to drop our first song, so it's like I just have music, the amount of music to record. we have out and still in studio and still making new music because it's a continuous work and I love the process. I love to make the music, so just keep on making music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, keep doing your thing, man. This brother, you got some talent here. So the next song I have up is Trappin' Feely Good.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. Trust me.
All right.
Love that one.
So because for the people over here in United States, we associate with the trap with like the trap house, and
Yep.
people go there to get their little fix or whatever.
Yep.
So what is Trappin' Feely Good? What is that about?
Yeah, trapping for the money, that's a song, basically just telling you about the lifestyle that Kali as an individual living, on outside of the music, like. But really, if you listen to the lyrics, properly, you have a good idea of where I come from, the type of lifestyle that I live as an individual, you know, on an everyday basis, and what we do for us to make things happen, and so the music is just a reflection of the lifestyle. That song is just a reflection of the lifestyle.
Okay.
To be honest,
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you heard him. He said if you listen to the lyrics, you'll be able to relate to it and what his lifestyle, what he's talking about here. So let's go ahead and listen to Trappin' Feely Good.
Chop. It all come down to what you want to do. We all have to make moves. We all have to make choice. Nobody in the same shoes. Even if it just might look like you have to know what your heart set out to do. It's a life man study. Observe everything we are going round. Then me a pick up me agenda. Yeah, tell myself let me must do better. But me no watch them now. Yeah. Me flipped up the game like calendar. Yeah, me there with me bros. Run couple pounds and kilos. Yeah, one family out of chopping for the money. Yeah, Ross chopping for the money. Yeah, man chopping for the good life. Yeah, chopping until we die. Yeah. We never get, we not. Better don't say man I leader in a gang. That Campbell where that I be from small island. Make me the man that I become. Come on, oh what a drama. Enough people did I left me a downer. Expectation break me a downer. Free pick up myself, get back and wanna pose with man off myself. Not talk to me like you know me life, yeah. Me a boy when me come mine. Fear make any sacrifice. You have to watch what is saying, dog. Cause the words might manifest. Can't you see the whole of we in this life? We just want to do our best. Observe everything we are going round. Then me a pick up the agenda. Yeah, tell myself let me must do better. But me no watch them now. Yeah, me flipped up the game like calendar. Yeah, me there with me bros. Run couple pounds and kilos. Yeah, one family on the chopping for the money. Yeah, Ross dropping for the money. Yeah, man dropping for the good life. Yeah, jumping until we die. Yeah. Birds of a feather flock together, dog off. You know so that a we tough for any weather. We raise rough, yeah, never did a raise like no gather. Raise always for me to know. Have to depend on myself and even if it cold. All while it drove them, me there up on me own. Me sing me songs how me feel, yeah. Me plant with that's what me need. Smoke a lot of grade, yeah, me eyes them are red. But we not red, I nobody. Precious that keep on haunting my mind. How do I know if what to do? It's a life. Observe everything we are going round. Then me a pick up me agenda. Yeah, tell myself let me must do better. But me no watch them now. Yeah, me flipped up the game like calendar. Yeah, me there with me bros. Run couple pounds and kilos. Yeah, one family out the road.
Damn!
Ladies and gentlemen, Cali High, Trapping for the Good. So y'all listen, Said birds of the feather flock together.
Yeah, man. Real talk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That track right there. That's a big tune right there, man.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Solid tune.
Big up
Solid
yourself.
tune.
So now, are you your own producer, or who produces your music?
Yeah, well, I know, that is Cave Music, I know is actually my producer. He had produced and also we have Dilo, Dilo is also another producer, and Savion. So it's like, right now, I really have three producers really working with, and make, but I know is really the main producer. Cave Music is where I really put in, like, 95% of Kali work is done in Cave Music with Ano. So, you are really the one making the beats and mixing the music, doing the masters. So yeah, man.
All
But
right.
a lot of also in the production, is like me and Ano do a lot of the production together, because it's like me and him, we sit down in the studio, and so he's like a group, it's a team effort. Even my brother, that is my manager, put in put in inputs when it come for the final thing, like what we decide to really put out. So it's really a team effort, to everybody putting in something to really produce the songs and bring out the music. Yeah, man.
All right. So, well, big up your producers. If you're watching, big up yourself right now, because y'all did a hell of a job.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Uh,
Work.
So we're gonna move into my favorite joint. And for those of you that listen to my show, you've probably heard this several times. It's called Big Locks. So tell us about Big Locks.
Yeah. Big Locks. That's another song. A tough song, Yeah. So, actually that song, is one of those songs that I made, I would say, out of the studio. It was made out of the studio, whereby the hook, the Big Logs hook, I found that hook, while I was doing a little freestyle on the ghetto, because normally, on weekends and whenever, I have spare time and free up, I'll go to the ghetto and hold a little freestyle,
Mm.
different areas in the island, just drop some rhythm, by a bar and freestyle. So, it's one of the hooks that, I got while I was freestyling at a bar one of the nights, and the pressure of the environment and everything, at the time, I don't know, it just come to me like, I just wanted to represent for myself, and say something true about me. And when I look upon me, I look on big locks, Kali, I have big locks on his head for real, so it's like, I just use everything, and just create the concept. But that is one of the concepts that was created outside of the studio. And then when I came to studio, I came with the hook. I had the hook in my head already, and then I just give it the verses. I freestyle the verses,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So now y'all gonna hear why this is my favorite track. It's like almost hypnotic when you listen to it.
Big knocks on my head, yeah. Me no ordinary dread, yeah. Carry my gun instead. Don't fear, let a boy take advantage, yeah. Big knocks on my head, yeah. How them identify me?
Let's go.
Them are the man from country, yeah. Them are the ganja man we plant now fine ground. 2 tons already done load, and we still have one more. Yeah. Overload, yeah. We can't take more. Overload, it overload. 2 tons already done load, and we still have one more. Overload, can't take more. God knows I need the money.
You are listening to DJ Buzzadin playing reggae dance and the beats.
Big knocks on my head.
Yeah, we gotta pull it.
No ordinary
Big locks. Cali High. Rhythms and vibes. Let's go, y'all.
Head, yeah. How them identify me? Yeah. Them are the man from country, yeah. Them are the ganja man we plant now fine ground. It's already done load, And we still have one more. Yeah, the boat overload. Yeah, you know we can't take more. Overload, it overload. 2 tons already done load. And we still have one more. Overload, can't take more. God knows I need the money. Lord know we need the money. God know I need the money. Lord know I need the money. Cause I really need the money. God knows I need the money. God knows I need the money. We need the money. I just want to get it and go. See all my weed at my grow. From it, I'm carrying down. Well, I'm gonna take it in gold. Escobar, El Chapo. Them boy, them show me the road. Forever, I'm keep the code. Dope off is selling load. In a while, we not the game. We keep watching them. No boy, now watching. Them want to stay the same. But me transforming. I mean, not no transformer. Me just a human being. And me keep learning. And there's a cost in every life. I made this time for some couple dope, them fi survive. Well, me go back to know. Oh, the street, me make up, me chance and me choose me fight. And me know say what it takes for you to survive. And a man not just a want survive, a man want to fight. Man want to make sure that we have a fix right. And not always have to road out anytime that we like. Me swear that them on so much feelings, me no. Tell them stop them fuckery, no. Free man a bun film grow. Free man a bring pot and make him under. Big blocks on the head. Yeah. Me no ordinary dread. Yeah. Carry my gun instead. And fear of a little boy playing on my head. Yeah. Big blocks on my head. Yeah. How them identify me? The man from country. The man a ganja man, my plant enough college. 2 tons already done load. And we still have one more. Yeah, the boat overload. Yeah, you know we can't take more. Overload, it overload. 2 tons already done load. And we still have one more.
Yeah. Banger alert.
God knows I need the money. Lord knows we need the money. Lord knows I need the money.
Big tune.
Cause I really need the money.
Cali High.
Knows I need the money. Lord knows I need the money. We need the
Damn!
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, man. Solid. Solid tune that.
All right, y'all. So you see what I mean? That song is just like, I mean, it just makes your head go like boom.
Yep.
And it's like, I'll be like listening to something else, and sometimes that rhythm just pops in my head, man.
Yes. And,
Yeah.
and if you observe the instrumental, it's like a trap instrumental, we use heavy 808 sounds and thing.
Yeah. Now you see, when I first really got into doing my thing with music, it was during the hip hop phase. It started with the funk, but then when the hip hop came out and they introduced that 808 sound, man, that's I think probably why I like that song, because it has that 808 kid in it.
It has 808, yeah, man, in it. Yep.
Yeah. And that reminds me, for those of you that have not seen the documentary, look it up on YouTube sometime. It's called 808. And it talks about the whole history and what it's done and how it evolved in the music. So, all right, Callie. So our time is kind of flying by. I want to let you pick the next song.
I say you're gonna make me choose the next song?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the next song, run the put in the works. That's the people's favorite in the island.
Okay, put in the works. Here we go. All right, so you say that's the favorite on the island. So
yeah, on the island, yeah, so far, Yep.
So looking at the title of that, is that about getting on your grind, trying to make that money?
Yeah, that's what it's about, Yeah, man. Keep on working all 3 times, all through. And no matter how it be today, no matter even though the journey dark, even though it's hard, even though it's good thing, we just keep working, Yeah, man. That's what it's about, man. Yeah, man.
Y'all.
Keep going.
You heard it right here, putting in the works, and that's what we all got to do. So let's give it a listen.
I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know if we're gonna reach. All I know that every day I'm gonna freestyle upon some new beats. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Life goes by so quickly. I don't know. Oh, them and cool and deadly. Yeah. Oh, there we militant. Yeah. We out there, I know. Yeah. We know how they not easy, no. In a easy, no. And I've always been putting in that work. All when it hurt, all when it feel like it never gonna rock. And we still putting in that work. All when it feel like it rough and it never gonna work. Papa tell me everything's gonna be alright. But I long fall. I try. We know we not poor. We know we chant and slow. Alone. Give man all the strength we need from man. See cross. All of the channels and all of the mountain tops. And I've always been putting in that work. All when it feel like it rough and it never go away. And we still putting in that work. All when it feel like it rough and it never go away. Gonna grow up, you know that we up. Yeah, we got to do what we have for you, do for you up and down. And if I've got to part, I'm only for the mafia. Well, I got to love myself, that's what I gotta do. Step up and change in this game one day at a time. Do what them never did, I thought that we can do this time. When I look in my mama's eyes, I feel like better. And I've always been putting in that work. All when it hurt, all when it feel like it never gonna rock. And we still putting in that work. All when it feel like it dark and it never gonna rock. Gonna grow up, you know that we are. Yeah, we got to do what we have for you, do for you up and down. And if I've got to part, I'm away from the mafia. Well, I got to love myself.
Big tune, my brother.
Yeah, man. Another solid one, man.
Yeah, DJ Fresh Cut said that's his tune.
Yeah, trust me. I know for the DJ them in the island. That is that tune, you know. People them to song.
Man, I got to come over there, man. I got to check out Dominica.
For sure, yeah, man. Do that.
Fresh Cut said I got to come during the festival time.
Yeah, man. You should do that, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I have to look you up when I get over there.
Oh, you mean, of course. Yeah, man.
All right, man. So we're gonna conclude things here, but before we do that, for people that want to get a hold of Cali High Music, how do they do that?
Yeah, well, you know, you link up Cali High Official on YouTube, you know, Cali High World, you know, on Instagram, you know, Spotify, you know, Apple Music, you know, you just link up Cali High. You know, we have the Big Locks EP out, so you know, you could go check out that EP, you know, all the singles there. You know, just released as a song, Bagger Hero, you know, fresh out spot on Spotify, Apple Music, you know, YouTube, and everywhere. So I'm on the music on all platforms, to be honest. I'm on the music everywhere.
So I hear you pushing the platforms, but on your website, do you by chance sell your music on the website too?
No, I is through Spotify, the Apple Music, you know, that's where the music, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Really.
check to make sure if you had you were selling off your website that you got all the money, because I know how Spotify and and Apple
Yeah,
Music be getting the artists, you know, which is a
yeah,
crime
yeah,
because y'all need a bigger percentage off of that. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, yeah. Trust me, I've heard a lot.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, well, young man, I really am. I give thanks for you taking the time and coming on the program. I'm like a big fan of your music, man. The whole, Dominica scene, the sound, and everything that comes from the island is just amazing, and um, it just makes me hungry for more.
yeah, man, yeah, man. I'll give
Yeah.
thanks same way, give thanks for the strength, yeah, man, for the platform, for you same way giving me the time, to expose the music and put the music,
But
yeah,
anytime,
'cause,
what I want you to
you know,
do is, you when you release the new EP,
yeah,
come back on, link me up,
yeah,
and
for
give you a
sure.
chance to go ahead. We'll do like a listener preview or listener party, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, yeah, I think we should do that. We will do that. Yeah,
Def-
man. Yes, yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, for the audience out there, big up, shouts out to all you there on the chat, and for all those that will see this after it's posted. It'll be it's going to be on the YouTube channel instantly, and also
Yes.
it'll be hanging around on Facebook too. You can click on that; that will take you directly there. To find me at DJ Boozadelic on all the platforms, please like, subscribe, watch, follow, all that.
Yeah, man. You don't know DJ Boziak, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Just big up yourself and give thanks again for the strength. Yeah, man.
All right, my
Thanks,
brother.
man.
Well, Rastafari, blessings to you and your family.
Yeah, man. Respect same way. You don't know one love.